Today we're exploring the Louis Vuitton Catogram Collection. Now, this is a collaboration with Grace Coddington. It is exclusively available for pre-order ahead of its global launch on September 19th, right now online as of September 16th. Now, this is all 2025. Now, a selection of versatile pieces in a myriad prints featuring feline accents make up a collection designed for travel, inspired by Grace Coddington and her favorite companions in an ode to adventure. Now, first off, I really love this whole look that's on the front here. And now let's dive in. So, I am seeing some reminiscent styles to the Flight Mode collection. So, that's really interesting. These are the monogram cat stamp pajama pants. They are $2,640. And there are some matching clothing items that go along with it. We see a long shirt here, but we'll get to the rest a little bit lower. Now, one that's caught my eye is this reversible Neverfull. So let's go ahead and open that up and take a better look. So it is $2,820. It looks like it is the GM size, so it is the biggest size. It is reversible, so you can wear it in both ways, and you have the monogram on the other side. Now, I really like this strap. This is probably my favorite bit of the bag, and I also really like the interior, like this color, the beige. I'm not personally very into the cats, and this one kind of looks like a dog, but I really like the colorway of the print. Now, it also looks like these are actually mice. So overall, I don't think that this one is going to be for me, but I like the colorway. So if you love it, I love that for you. Now, we also have an LV script cap. This is in maroon and black. I really like this. I think it's really cute. Let's see what else. We have a seamless cashmere cardigan. This feels pretty standard to me. And then we have the Lagoon sneaker, and you have a little cat charm that's hanging off the side of it. I wonder if that is removable. It kind of looks like it might be. It looks like there might be a little clasp there, so that would be fun. Then we have some shorts, and we have another cardigan. And then this one, we have the Speedy 20. Let's go ahead and open that one up. So this is the Speedy 20, and it's in that same like dune colorway. This is also a colorway that they've used with the travel pieces, so it makes sense. And it looks like each piece is going to have that Grace Coddington signature in it, so that's really nice too. And then you also get this strap here. So overall, I really like this piece. I would probably just take off the cat monogram or the cat charm, but you are still going to have like the mice inside. So I think this is just overall a pass for me personally. Now this one is $29.20, whereas the Neverfull is $28.20. So that's kind of interesting, just given the size of the bag. Now the key ball, we can see that displayed here on the left with the luggage, is a key ball bandoulier 45. This is $3,700. That is quite a pretty penny for this large tote, but it is very beautiful. Now we also have a maroon pullover, and I believe that's what this model over here is wearing. And she also has a cat charm that she's hanging from her belt loop. I really like that. I think that's a great way to wear your charms. Now this is really cute that they have the mice kind of hanging off of the sunglasses. It's interesting how they're kind of, putting the cats and whatnot through the sights. I really like that touch. It's pretty nice because these are pretty standard sunglasses, but it's making me feel like they're part of the collection as well. Looks like they also come in a tortoise color. Now here's the skirt. So it looks like that charm actually comes with the skirt, which is super interesting. And it is a washed denim skirt. Alrighty, now let's take a look at the Horizon. So this is the Horizon 55 Business. It is $5,250. It has that beautiful Louis Vuitton red inside, and it is I believe this is the monogram dune, if I'm not mistaken. I just really love that colorway. This is going to get so dirty if you end up having to check that. So that's definitely a cabin luggage. All right, now we have a few enamel bracelets, and it looks like they also come in a few different colors. I'm not sure if these are exclusive to this collection or if they were released previously, but take that with a grain of salt. These do not have any cats on them. We also have a Jane notebook MM, and it does come with stickers. I really love the notebooks. Let's try to open that up and see if we can see the stickers. So this retails for $130. And all right, the insides of the pages are blank. We do have a brown page bookmark. And then we do have some stickers. These are so cute. I don't personally love the style for myself. It's kind of a theme with this collection, but I can absolutely appreciate this notebook. Alrighty, let's see what else we have. So we have an on the go. It looks like we have that cat charm, and then inside is actually just a dark burgundy. So that's not going to be too themed with the collection. We also have a Neverfull Foulard silk dress. This is very interesting, but this one is probably one of the most expensive clothing items in the collection. All right, now we have a jersey set. So this is really cute. I absolutely love this. Move over Aloe Yoga. Louis Vuitton is here for the athleisure side of the house. Now, I really like that one. Alrighty, now we have a double-breasted Mahina knit cardigan. This one is really darling on as well. You can see her wearing it in this picture. So it feels like the theme for this collection is that monogram dune colorway. This is probably my favorite piece, even though it's so simple. The Carry It. So it's $2,210, which, oh my goodness, is so expensive. And it looks like that's already sold out even on pre-sale. So I can totally see why. It feels like one of the more economical pieces, just from the bags that we've seen so far. And it looks like we have two versions. So this one is also sold out. I can't say that I like this one too much, but I do really like the other one. Alrighty, let's go check out some other items. So we have Taylor high-waisted pants. I believe that's probably, well, I don't think that's what she's wearing. These look more like leather, and these don't have any zippers on the bottom of them. We have Colorado Comfort Mary Janes, which come in two color. Those are really cute. I wonder if these are house shoes. Let me know in the comments below where you would be wearing these. Those are really darling. Oh my goodness, we have an Alma BB. This is officially my favorite piece. I love the Alma BB, and I really like it in the Dune colorway. This is really adorable. And then you do get that extra fun strap, and that looks like the key clochettes. That is really cute with the cat, although I would definitely take it off. Alrighty, we also have a flowergram belt that looks like a thick one. And then we have that dress, that silk dress in a reversible bomber. What is the other side of this? Looks like we're going to have to open it up. And I feel like I see it peeking through. Okay, it doesn't show us the other side, but I do see it kind of peeking through in here. So hopefully it is that same print that they use on the notebook, but I could be mistaken. Alrighty, we also have the skirt in the matching print, which is also $4,850. That is quite expensive. Now, we also have an escape bag. I have not seen this bag before. This is really interesting. It looks kind of like a diaper bag to me. That's not going to be my favorite one. We also have a My Neverfull scarf. So we have those same stripes that we saw in the Neverfull. I actually really like this one. And it looks like we get it in a few different colorways as well. I really like the Dune color. That one's really nice. Let's go ahead and check out the black. So the black is really nice too. Yeah, these are probably my favorite. I am going to open that up and save it so I can look at it once we're done taking a tour. Now, LV Estate Butterfly sunglasses. These are pretty oversized. These are funky. I wish they showed them on the person. And then what is this? A hooded button-up coat. This is $6,000. It's kind of crazy to me that this one is $6,000 and then this one is $4,200 and the skirt is even more than that. It's very just interesting. I wonder how they do their pricing. Now, it looks like this is probably a Speedy Soft 30. That's going to be quite expensive, I imagine. Okay, here it is. So it's $4,250. You do get the red stripe inside. I really like this one. That's a really nice tag right there. And then, of course, you get the cat with the clochette. Then we have matching iconic enamel earrings in the 3 colorways as well. And then jeans that also have that clochette there. So that is really interesting. Now we also have seamless cardigan in cashmere in a button down and a maroon monogram bomber jacket. This is lovely. This is definitely up my alley. Now we have a petite mall. This is $7,350. That is quite expensive. Let's open that up. It looks like it's 2 bags in one, or maybe they nest inside of each other. If you know how this works, please do let me know. I am not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and read the details. This edition is part of the LV Travels with Grace Coddington Collection. Crafted from calfskin in a rich plum shade, they're calling it plum, the exclusive design is elevated with gold-toned hardware, including trunk-inspired details and the house's iconic S-clasp. It comes with a textile cover decorated with a Louis Vuitton travel patch printed with Grace Coddington's handwriting. Okay, very interesting. So this is a cover to protect the bag. I love that. That is really interesting. If I had enough money for that, that would probably be at the top of my list. Now, we also have a Neverfull Stripes shirt dress. That's interesting. And a matching necklace to our bracelet and earrings. There is another notebook. So this is the Jane Notebook PM. So this is going to be smaller than the other one that we saw previously. And it is a little bit less money. So this is $100 versus the other one, which was $130. It looks like we don't get any stamps with this one, so that's a little sad. But we do get a little cat on the front and the back. Alrighty, what else do we have? So we have a cat and mouse print robe. That's pretty fun. And then we see how this is packed all in here. I'm not sure if this travel pouch that we're seeing in here is sold separately or if we actually receive that with the Horizon. You can buy the travel tag bag charm separately. That's really awesome. I really like this one. I feel like this is a nice way to kind of get in on the collection without having to buy a bag if you're not totally into one of the bags. Then we also have the Keepall Bandoulier 45 in a few solid colors. Ooh, that olive green is really nice. I feel like this one goes with the collection very well. And then it feels like we might be entering, expanded territory. I do see a lipstick popping up here. Maybe this is just the shade that they suggest to go with the collection. We have some Mahina silk shirt and baggy pajama pants, some timeout sneakers. We do have an LV cat bag charm. So that one's pretty interesting. I feel like that's probably going to be pretty popular. And we have a wallet on a chain ivy. I really do like the wallet on chain ivy. Okay, inside we have the cat and mice, and we do have, some pockets to organize some cards. It looks like this cutout is actually 3D, so you can kind of see the cat cut out there and his paws right there, or her paws, we don't really know, their paws. Then we have double face monogram jacket. This is also it's not exactly the Dune colorway, but it's a little darker, and an LV script hat. Okay, then we can see the full look right here. So that skirt matches the cardigan that we saw a little bit earlier, and there she is. That is a pretty cute set. And then we have the double face cardigan that matches. Okay, we also have a passport cover, so this is going to match the notebook PM that we just saw. That's pretty cute. I would definitely suggest picking up the pair. And then we have the Horizon 55, which matches the Keepall. Ooh, this is what I was waiting for. Kirigami Organizer on chain. This is really a good deal, I feel like. $13.90 for 3 pieces. So we have a bag on a chain, but where is the chain? Does it not come with the chain? There we go. So it comes with a chain. It's a very simple chain, almost like a Felici chain. I really like the shape of it. Overall, it's really cute. And then we get 2 additional wallets that go inside, the same with the Felici. I feel like this is a really cute piece. Like, I would definitely love to see this in a lot of different collections that they are going to release. Just because this one is not my favorite, not my cup of tea, I would really love to see what else they come up with. All right, so now we have the on-the-go organizer. I love this. Usually it comes with a bag charm, and it looks like it's going to come with this tag. I love it when they come with a pouch. Or I wish they would come with a bag charm and a pouch. Let's normalize having more extras that this $4,500 bag comes with. I would really love that. All right, this is that scarf that we saw a little bit higher up, and then they're just going to start showing them in different colors. We have cat eye sunglasses. That is clever, Louis Vuitton. We have them in brown and we have them in black. Then, ooh, I love this Montsouris PM. This is adorable. Again, I would take off the cat charm, but this is totally up my alleyway. Now, what is this? Long double-faced toggle detail coat. That's also interesting. Not my style, but I like it. Okay, we have a phone holder, which is less of like a phone holder to me. I mean, it's a key pouch. I don't really understand how this is a phone holder. If somebody can explain that to me, that would be great. We have some clogs. These are actually really cute. Yeah, I'm not mad about those. And then we have an all-in GM, again with the same interior and the monogram tune. I love it. Right, we also have a classic shawl with the mice. That's really interesting in an ivory, and it looks like in a white with gray. Is this gray or it's more like a little bit of blues? No, it looks like a black. So it looks like a ivory with the black and then maybe more like a tan with the maroon. So that's interesting. And then we have a side trunk GM. So that one also comes with the catagram, the cat charm, and inside it looks like we have the same stamp with maybe the mice around it. So that one is going to be one of the more expensive, well-made items. We also have a Mahina button-down front dress. That's really cute. I like it a lot. I wonder where I would wear that. Then we have a nice mini. This one's really sweet. I would definitely pick this up if it didn't have the cat pull zippers. I just hope that they do more monogram tune. I think that's my takeaway. We have a few other pieces in Mahina, and then a key pouch S. This one's adorable. I really like that. All right, we also have, oopsies, let's go back. We also had a few other shawls. So this is the remix shawl. That's really nice. It does not have any cats on it. And then there's also a blue version. It looks like a denim almost. We also have a quilted zip-up jacket. I wonder what's inside there. Okay, so it looks like it is. I don't think it's going to be reversible. And we have an LV cup. I really want to know who's buying these, like the cups. Let me know if you have picked one up or if you plan to. I would really love to know what you're using it for and how to kind of keep it clean and long lasting. So we also have another monogram travel piece. We have a cat nap card holder. That's so cute. And then a kitty coin purse. That's adorable. See, this is kind of what I thought would come with the on-the-go GM. We have a few other just travel-inspired pieces here, a few other sneakers, a sweatshirt, a cosmetic pouch. This is really sweet. So this is the first collection that is releasing after the beauty collection has released. So it's interesting that we get a pouch. I wonder what else we will get that has to do with beauty or if they'll kind of hold off. We have a few other cats and dog things. This Kirigami pochettes. This is really cute. So you get the 3 pouches and they nest all in each other. Then we have that carrier that we saw above. We have the LV trunk bandeau. I love a good bandeau. And it is striped on the back. Ooh, we have a Cotteville bijou. That is really interesting. So this is a jewelry box or jewelry trunk. We have a few other stamp items. We have a slippy coin purse. That's adorable. And then a petite valise, so a small luggage, a small trunk. And it comes with that strap that we love. Then we have a few other pieces with the cat stamp on it, including this square 90. So that's a shawl or a scarf. We have a Capucine BB. We have an outline headband. That one's really cute and it doesn't have any cats on there. This one is that shirt that we saw above with our shorts. We also have a Charlotte pencil pouch. What is this one? This is a notebook pouch. I really love the notebook pouch. I don't know how I would use it, but I do really love it. I feel like this should have a space for a pen just right inside, right up there. Then next up we have an agenda cover. This one also matches one of the notebooks. We have a blanket, which is adorable. And then we start to kind of expand a little bit more. So I don't think these are related, but maybe, just loosely related. I think we've seen, okay, so this is a bag charm, but we've seen a pouch that looks similar. And then we have a big trunk for $56,000. Again, let me know if you're picking this one up. And that's it. That is the end of our tour. Let me know if you liked anything from this collection, if you have any plans to pick anything up. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe.